Hello everyone, welcome to today's English lessons. My name is Khairinisa and I will be your teacher. Today we are going to learn about introducing myself, and by the end of these lessons you will be able to introduce yourself in English confidently. Are you ready? Let's get started. Okay students, when we meet someone new, we usually introduce ourselves. So, introduction myself is phrase used to describe the act of introducing oneself to others. In the context of English, it refers to the process of presenting personal information about oneself, either verbally or in writing. This typically includes basic details such as your name, your age, occupation, education, interests, hobbies, and personal qualities. And the purpose of an introduction myself is to give others a basic understanding of who you are, allowing them to get to know you better. Here are the important things we say when introducing ourselves in English. First, greeting. Usually, when we are greeting, we say hello or hi, and then next we say name. The word that we say is my name is or I am, and then next is usually when people meet in the beginning, they ask about age. For the example, I am blah 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 years old. Next is origin. I come from blah blah blah. Next, usually when people meet, they ask their hobby. The sentence is my hobby is, or you can say I like blah blah blah. And then for the closing, people say nice to meet you. Now let me introduce myself as an example. Hello, my name is Khairinisa. I'm 21 years old. I come from Riau. My hobby is reading books and watching movies. Nice to meet you. Now, let's practice together. Repeat after me. Hello. My name is I am 16 years old. I am 16 years old. I come from my hobby is nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. job! Okay, let's move to the next part. Now, let's practice introducing yourself with a friend and also watch this example. Hello! Hi! What's your name? My name is Icha. How old are you? I'm 12 years old. And also, where do you come from? I come from Riau. May I ask your hobby? My hobby is playing football. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Great job! Now you can try it yourself. So now it's your turn. Try to introduce yourself using the phrases we learned. I'll give you some time to speak. Well done! And keep practicing and you will become more confident. Okay, we move to the next part is greetings and saying goodbyes. So, greetings are ways of saying hello or showing respect when we meet someone. There are many ways to greet people in English, depending on the time of day or the situations. Here are some common greetings. First, hello is a general greeting that can be used anytime. Next is good morning. Good morning used in the morning, usually before 12 p.m. Next, good afternoon. Good afternoon used after 12 p.m. until around 6 p.m. Next, hi, a more casual and friendly way of saying hello. And then the last, how are you? How are you? A common question after greeting someone. So you can answer with, I'm fine, thank you. Next, we move to saying goodbye or in bahasa perpisahan. So, when it's time to leave or end a conversation, we use expression to say goodbye. Here are some common ways to say goodbye in English. First, goodbye. So, goodbye is a formal way to say goodbye. Second is see you later. See you later is a casual way of saying goodbye, often used between friends. Next, take care. So take care is friendly way to say goodbye, wishing someone well. Next is bye. Bye is a short, informal way to say goodbye. And the last, we have a nice day. It's a polite way to say goodbye, wishing someone a good day. So remember, greetings and saying goodbye are important to show politeness and respect in conversation. So let's review what we learned today. We learned how to introduce ourselves using greeting, name, age, where we come from, hobbies, and closing phrases. As we wrap up today's lessons, I hope you now have a better understanding of the different ways we can greet others and say goodbye in English. These simple but essential expressions help us connect with people and show respect. Whether we are meeting someone for the first time, catching up with a friend, or leaving after a conversation. Remember that greetings are not just about saying hello, but they also reflect your attitude and your relationship with the other persons. Using the right greetings can make a positive impression and set the tone for a good conversation. Likewise, saying goodbye is just as important. It's a way of showing appreciation and wishing others well when you part ways. And in English, there are many different ways to greet and saying goodbye. And it's important to know when and how to use them in the right context. Whether it's a formal or casual situation, the words we choose can help us build better relationship with others. So, next time you meet someone or need to say goodbye, try using what you've learned today. You will find that this small gesture go a long way in making your conversation more polite and friendly. Keep practicing these greetings and farewells, and soon they will become second nature. And now, before we finish, let's have a challenge. Try to introduce yourself in English and record yourself speaking. This will help you improve your confidence. That's all for today's lessons. Thank you for joining. Keep practicing and see you next time. Goodbye.